Hey, lurker. Three people on. Where's everybody? Have to give it a bit and let people filter in. So, how you guys doing? So as you can see, I'm still working on getting my camera issue figured out. My camera that points at me is still not wanting to work. Like, it works in everything but OBS, which I don't get. Hey, mean one. Like, for a while it was working in the window, in this window. But lately, let's see if it'll work in this window today. Yeah, it's sort of working in this one. Last time I tried it, it was all glitchy. But for some reason, in my little window that I normally have up top, it's just not working anymore. And I don't know why. Obviously, the camera works. So, I don't know. I might have to just uninstall OBS completely and reinstall it and set everything up from scratch and see if that works. But till then, give it a few more minutes. Hopefully we'll get some more people in. I have a couple of announcements, so I like to cover as many people as I can in one shot. Alright, I'm going to switch this back. Was it this one? No. That's the scoop. That one. There we go. You guys coming across any 23s yet? I still haven't. I haven't even come across anything. Not a penny, not nothing. I know they're here because my wife has come across them at work. She had, at one point, she had a whole roll of unopened 2023 Denver pennies. But she didn't have any cash on her to keep it and bring it home. Man, don't everybody talk all at once. Hello. Getting settled in. Get ready for the long haul. Up to 5 folks now. Hopefully we'll get a few more soon. She's got a bunch of new stuff in, so that's always fun. Trying to go through it all. At least it's got a home now. That's a good thing. Just make sure you hang on to that bill and make her pay you back eventually. Keep that receipt. Or make her pay you back in like chores or something. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Bo. No, but you can legally charge her rent. Come up with like every bit of housework that's been needing to get done and make a list and have her work it off at minimum wage. Inside and out, landscaping, everything. Put that girl to work. Oh, Bo, if you start getting 2023 halves, let me know. Heck yeah. Vacuum the car. Heck, make her wash it, vacuum it, detail it. Put a coat of wax on it. Change the oil. At $380. Get that debt worked off. All right, I'm going to give it a couple of more minutes. Hopefully we'll get a couple more people in. Have a couple of announcements. And then we'll get going. Yeah, I was bummed out because I almost got this huge deal. It was 10. I mean, like, they were all the same year, but I think they're like 74s. But it was like 10 of the Panama 20 Balboas, a bunch of the Venezuela 10 coins. I don't remember what else, but like it was a lot. I was really hoping to get my hands on it, but the deal fell through. But I still ended up getting a bunch of new stuff. The fun part of it is going to be, it was like 17 pounds or something like that. 17 more pounds of foreign. So some of that we'll do is the foreign bags that we've been selling lately, the 1-pounders. Man, 5 viewers. It's gonna be one of them nights. Alright, well, for the people that are on, so you guys might have noticed I didn't do the weekly loot this week, or for the past sale. So I'm going to do that this week. It'll be in the next couple of days. It'll be for last week and this week. And then after that, we are going to be making a change to the weekly loot that we've been doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to start doing it monthly instead of weekly. And everybody who gets stuff throughout the month will get entered in. And then we're going to, you know, by doing it that way, it allows us to be able to do better stuff like all the time. So it's not like, you know, you never have to worry about it being like something little and annoying. So it just gives us the ability to do the better stuff. And then we're still going to have it so that if there's a sellout, it'll still have all of that. So if there's a sellout, we'll still do an individual giveaway for that sale. That'll have 2 people. And then at the end of the month, we'll have another really cool one. You won once, didn't you? I thought you did win once. Yeah, you won a 1907 peso. Hey, Sandigger. So you can't say you never win. It's just the luck of the draw. Yeah, that was back in October of October 21st of last year. You won the 1907S USA Philippines peso. If you weren't there, I notified you by email. I'm pretty sure we've shipped to you since then, so you should have had it by now. All right, so yeah, so again, we're going to be changing it, the weekly loot giveaway, to monthly. And that way it's a better prize every time. And then any week we do a sellout, we're still going to do an extra giveaway for that week. And it's still going to have 2 people. And still be better stuff. So that part of it's not going to change. It's just the regular weeklies. We're going to keep the names of everybody over the course of the week, including the sellouts. The people that bought something on the sellout list will still get put into the end of the month one. So yeah. And then I wanted to let everybody know that we are working on putting together a consignment sale right now. It's going to be a bit, but I wanted to start letting people get ready for that. It's going to be probably either the 14th or the 21st of April is when we'll do the 13th or the 20th of April will be when we do that sale. Probably the 13th. So yeah, tentatively I'm going to say the 13th of April is when that sale is going to happen. But there's a lot of stuff in there. A whole lot of stuff. There's a bunch of albums that some of them are completely full. There's going to be a bunch of silver rounds. I don't know. I don't even know what all's in there. There's a lot. But yeah, so that's coming up. And that of course will be in our, it'll be on a Thursday, but that'll be on our normal 5 o'clock starting time. Oh, I'll be reminding people every week leading up to it, and then we'll send out a lot list for it, just like we always do. So you will have plenty of options to be reminded. All right, let me get the beginning stuffs out the way. All right, for anybody new, payments made via PayPal, use cheapskatecoins@gmail.com and use goods and services only, please. We also have Cash App using the same email, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. If you use Cash App, it will say Louis Cachera. That's me. You are in the right place. Shipping is $6 to $23. $6 being the little purple bubble mailers, $23 being a large flat rate box. We do whole packages if you ask us to, so you can fill it up and maximize your shipping. You just need to let us know. And there's also a $35 upcharge on top of that if you want it sent registered. That's the only way you can insure coins all the way through the mail. If you're new, you can get stuff tonight. You just need to email us by the end of the night. The email has to have your personal info, shipping info, your channel name, which payment method you're going to use, and what email you use for that payment method for invoicing purposes. If we don't get that email by the end of the night, you will not get anything. Also, we never ship without payment. Here is our Facebook link. For anybody that's on Facebook, go on there, give us a follow. On every day we do a sale, we put the lot list on there. It's up there right now. It is the top post, so you can go see what we have available. We also have a mailing list. If you want to be the mailing list, again, email us cheapskatecoins@gmail.com. Say add me to the mailing list, If you're on the mailing list, you'll get the lot list a few days before every sale, and as soon as it hits your email, you have the ability to pre-purchase items from the list. It's still first come, first serve, so if you see something on there, make sure you jump on it, and hopefully we still got it. And I like to throw this out there every now and again. Never worry about wanting to leave stuff for the sale, because even if we sell out the entire lot list in pre-sale, we'll make a new one. We had 1 week, this was maybe 2 years ago. We had 1 week, we sold out the entire list in pre-sale, made a second list, sold that whole list out in pre-sale, and then made another one and sold half of that one. So we'll always make sure that there's going to be stuff for the actual stream. Don't worry about that. All right, let's get this thing going. Because pre-sales were light this week, so we have a lot to get to. Kicking off, as usual, with banknotes. Where'd I put them? There they are. Kicking off banknotes. 1981, 50 peso, Mexico. Go for $2. Series JA. 0049788. They have some of the coolest artwork on theirs because they have all the Mayan culture artwork on there. That just looks really neat. We have stuff like that in America. They just never put it on any of our currency because we're boring. All right, moving on. Of course, even if we did put stuff like that, I'm sure these days somebody would raise it tough and be like, no, cancel that. Next up is 1943 5 peso Japanese Philippines banknote. Going for $3. Going to meet one. I wonder if that zero is supposed to be a little bit up or if that's was a mistake. Gratzer. What do you guys think? Mistake, or you think it was supposed to be that way? Next up. This one is from 1993. We had a bunch of the $10 notes from this place a couple of weeks back. This one's a $5. 1993, $5. Eastern Caribbean, Saint Vincent and the Grenadines. Going for $2. Bo thinks it's a mistake. You'll have to look into that mean one. See if your banknote was a mistake. It might be worth a whole bunch more if it was. Anybody at $2? Go to Bo. Gratzer. All right. Next one. So this is from the 2000 to 2017 series. It is the 52 Grick from Mongolia. And it is uncirculated for $2. Hey, Greg. And this one was apparently in 2016. So there you go. That one's actually got the date on it. 2016. I don't know why she didn't just put that date on there. All right, moving on. All right, so this one is the 10-2 Grick uncirculated and actually dated at 2013. If anybody wants both, I'll do both for $3. Both of them for $3. And Mean One's taking that deal. Congrats, sir. All right, next up. Excuse me. 1991 100 dong from Vietnam, uncirculated, $2. You know what, I'll do this one again. We also have an 88 500 dong for $2. If anybody wants both, I'll do it again. Both for $3. So you want both? Just say bin both. Indeed it is. Anybody? All right, moving on to the 1987 500 Intis from Peru, uncirculated banknote, $2. Alright. Keep it family friendly. Come on. Alright, moving on. Next one. We don't get banknotes from this place very often. This is a 2005 1 Liu from Romania. Going for $2. Anybody happens to travel to Romania and, you know, you're in the market, Dracula's Castle's for sale. I think the price on it now is down to like $2.5 million because nobody wants to buy the place. Alright, moving on. You stopped at Bucharest for a few times? Cool. I've never been there. I'd like to go see it. I'd like to see the Carpathian someday. They're a beautiful mountain range. Last of the banknotes, 1951 50 leva from Bulgaria for $3. I did not. You're going to grab... Okay, you're grabbing the 2 Vietnam. You got it, sir. Let me do that real quick. Vietnam's going to Greg. I got you down for them, sir. Oh, I would too. Totally. The only question I would have about it would be, how much maintenance does this place need? All right, last call on this one. Well, there's people that live there right now. It's got the caretakers. The current caretakers live there. All right, moving on. Plus, they still do like tours and stuff. But apparently, they just want to offload it. All right, next up, we got some 10 coin bundles tonight. There's 5 bundles. Each one of them is $5. Here's bundle number 1. You'll have the comfort of knowing if you ever go to Indianapolis, you can get into a bathroom. Always important. Thinking ahead. Got a 1970 Uncle Sam Playpenny. Showbiz Pizza. I did like, it's like 8th or 9th birthday was at a Showbiz. Says an Israel phone token. Because you don't see those every day. I think it's cool sometimes though when tokens and medallions and stuff from other countries make their way here. This is Parlor of New Hikari. I have no idea what that is. Whitman, 25 toy cents. Who knew that the guys that make the Whitman coin albums also made toy coins? I guess they wanted to make extra sure back in the day that you had something to put in your album. This is a Queenon Mess Association token for 5 cents. Different. A mermaid token. Games people play. And then a 1985 token from Israel. For I have no idea what, because I can't read it. But if you can find somebody who can read Hebrew, you can find out what that's for. Anybody on that bundle? All right, moving on. To bundle number 2. And once again, you get an 85 Israel token. The only thing I could read on the whole thing is the fact that it's 1985. A 1968 George Washington token. From the Shells coin game. Mr. President. CF. Franklin Roosevelt. Car wash token with a cool oldie on it. 1968 John Adams from the Shell President game or coin game. Get back over there. Los Angeles Transit. Another mermaid. Another Israel phone token. So again, you're getting 2 of them from Israel. And Aladdin's Castle. This one has the magic lamp. There's various different ones of these. Some of them have the castle on it. Some of them have like a genie on it. Some of them have the lamp. Some of them have the carpet. That one is the lamp. Anybody on that one? Alright, moving on. To number 3. This one has a 1986 Israel token instead of an 85. And a different back on it. And miscellaneous game token. A Namco Pac-Man token. A YR token. Israel phone token. So you still get 2 from Israel on this one. Mermaid token. A Parlor New Hikari. A Universal token. Los Angeles Transit token. And Mass Air Systems. So I'm guessing that's probably for like an air hockey. That would be my guess. I'd love to own my own air hockey table. Air hockey is so much fun. Anybody? Alright. Moving on. Next one. Palisades Amusement Family Fun Center. And then this one is a adult token. And then a baseball token. And Elot. And DeMiro since 1992. And Angel token. A Dandy's Amusement token. Borough of Gettysburg parking meter token. A 25-cent wash token. And Three Palms Avalon Arcade and Catalina Islands. Anybody? Alright, moving on. And the last one. Bundle number 5. Is a Mass Transit Administration, good for 1 fare. A Los Angeles 1 fare. A Boardwalk Indoor Amusement Park. A Cinemark. Borough of Gettysburg parking meter. Angel token. And DeMiro. Then a Las Vegas Grand Prix token. Three Palms Avalon Catalina Island token. And Aladdin's Castle. That one's got whatever that is on it. One of the many various designs for the Aladdin Castle tokens. Anybody? I'm going to do a big deal on these because I kind of just want to get rid of them. Anybody wants all 5 bundles? I'll do it for $10. That drops them to $2 per bundle. That's $15 off. Anybody interested? Help me get rid of these. Hey, Trent. Any takers, all 5 of them, for $10. That's 50 tokens for $10. Trent's been in the deal. Thank you, sir. I'm actually going to be like unloading all the tokens we have, and then I'm probably not going to do them anymore because we just haven't had the interest in them to keep grabbing them. Oh. Grab your card out. There we go. All right. On to coinage. Starting with another bundle. This one is a... I've cut the price in half on this time. I was doing these for $10. I'm doing it. I'm going to do it for $5 now. It's a 10 World Bimetal coin bundle for $5. So it's only 50 cents a coin, guys. You're getting 1997 100 sucras from Ecuador. 1998 500 lyre from Italy. 97 to 2001 1000 lyre from Italy. 1987 500 lyre Italy. 1989 10 francs from France. 1990 10 francs from France. 1991 10 francs from France. So you get a little 3-year run of the 10 francs. 1997 500 peso Colombia. 2004 1 euro from Spain. Whoa. And 1993 1 peso from Mexico. $5 takes the bundle. All 10 coins. 50 cents per coin. That is a good deal. Anybody? All right, moving on. All right, next up, we got 2 of these. Normally we do these as 10 coin bundles, but today we did 5s. Because we didn't have enough to make 2 10 coin bundles. But I just got a bunch more in, so I'll have those coming back again soon. But these are 5 British large cent bundles for $5. So still $1 a coin like I always do on the bundles. So you're getting a 1936. Really good condition too. That is really nice. A 28. Also in pretty good condition. 27. 21. And a 19. Anybody on that one? Again, that's 19, 21, 27, 28, and 36. Going to mean one. Congrats, sir. Mean one beat you, Kelly. But I got another one coming up right now, Kelly. The second one of these. All right, this one you got the 35. 28. 27. 21. And the 19. Which looks like it's got a die clash. And this one's going to Kelly. Congrats, Kelly. Don't worry, I'll have more bundles like these in soon. So you guys will be able to get plenty more. Alright, next item up. I have 2 of these available. They are at $3 each. They are from 1973 Barbados. And it is the 1 cent, 5 cent, 10 cent, 25 cent, and $1 proofs. For $3. It's less than $1 a coin. They're all deep cameos. So at $3 each, you're buying this coin and getting all the rest of them for free. There's the dollar. With the flying fish. And again, I've got 2 of these available. 1 going to Mean One. Congrats, Mean One. Anybody want the second one? One more left. All right, moving on. All right, next up. From the year 2000. This is the Liberia $5 Pearl Harbor coin. BU. So we're going for $4. And going to Mean One. Congrats, sir. All right, this next one is very cool. And it's the first time we've ever had this coin. Because I would remember if we ever had one of these come across. It says the 1997 100 shilling in memory of Diana, Princess of Wales, from Tanzania. And it is gold plated and it is going to hidden. Congrats, sir. Here's your other side. Beautiful proof. Going to Mr. Hidden. Hidden was hiding. He was hiding till that coin popped up, and then he revealed himself. You are very welcome, sir. All right. And next up, I've got 2 of these available. These are the 1973 $2 proofs from Barbados. Going for $5 each. Apparently I couldn't handle putting a coin in a 2x2 straight. The Mean One, you already got the rest of the set. You might as well grab one of these to go with it. So you have the $2 coin. One going to Mean One. Andy Takers on the second. All right, moving on. Next up, I got some rolls. These are Canadian large cents. And it is a roll of 25. Their grades range anywhere from VG up to EF. And I have not searched any of these for any of the varieties or errors that can be on these. Get out of there. Why is that in there? Be gone. That's a really nice one right there. I sell these things regularly at $5 per coin. So at 35 bucks, that makes them $1.40 each. Oh yeah, I've seen some of those. Some of those are really neat. But pretty much all of these have varieties and errors that you can potentially find for every single date. And you take them and you sell them for $2 each. That's 50 bucks. You made $15 profit. Maybe in the recap. All right, now we've also got 17s, 18s, and 19s. I think they're 25 in each one. Let me double check that. I want to make sure I'm telling you guys the right thing. I want to make sure my count's right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Yeah, 25. 25 in each roll. $35 a roll. If anybody wants all four, I'll do you a bundle deal on all four as well. Do $120 on all four. That saves you $20. That makes them $30 each. And if anybody wants to do that, I will allow payments. All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want any of those, let me know. And of course, they will be in the recap. Unless somebody gets them before then. All right, next up is some more of the Canadian large cents. These are just individuals. All right, kicking these off is the 1911 in VF. Oh, that's fine. That's a typo. 1911 in fine. That's supposed to say fine. Let me fix that. Oh, no. That was right. I just have the wrong coin. Remove. There we go. Here's the right one. It's 1910, not the 11. 1910 and fine. Going for $6. Is the King Edward. Let's get a little closer in on that. Focus. Anybody at $6? All right, I'm going to go through these kind of quick. So if you want one, jump on it. If you can't type fast enough, just type bin and the date. So next up is 1911 VF for $5. All right, moving out to the 1912. This one's in a good for $5. And really strong wood grain on this one. On both sides. If anybody likes those wood grain coins, there's a very cool one. All right, moving out to the 1913. This one's in a fine, going for $5. All right, moving on. To the 15. This one's in a VF for $5. All right, moving out to the 16. This one's in a fine. All right, moving on to the 17 in a fine. It's pretty bad. I had the light almost right directly over that coin, and it's still... All right, moving on to the 18. Something a VF for 5. All right, moving on to the 19 in a VF for 5. All right, moving on, and the last one. The 1920. This one's an extremely fine for 5. Or is it 1914? Out of the teen years, that one actually is the toughest one to get. Of all of the Canadian large cents I've got in my apartment right now, I do not have a single 1914. All right, moving on. Anybody decide you want any of those, let me know. Yeah, if I can ever get my hands on a few of them, I will. All right, we are on to the World Silver. Silver coinage. Man, still only 5 people on. Where is everybody tonight? Need more peeps. All right, first one, we got 2 available. One is in good, one's in VG. These are the 1918 10 cent. So the good is $7. That's this one. These are sterling silver. And then the VG is the $10 one. Probably do these under the scope. These are really small. Any takers on these? All right, moving on. To the 1919 and good, going for 7. All right, moving out. We're jumping up in year now. To the 1950. This one's in a VF for $4. 80% silver. You guys are watching the silver prices trying to climb again. Right, moving out. Now, at one point, I made it up over like a little over $24 for a short time. And next up, 1951. This one's in a fine for 4. All right, moving on. To the 1960. This one's in a fine. Also at $5. Or $4, sorry. $4. 80% silver. All right, moving out. To the 1967, extremely fine. Over $4. This is the centennial year for them, so it's got the fish. All right, moving on, and the last of the dimes, 1968. This is the 150% silver year. It is AU toned, and still $4. It's It's got that cool dark toning on it. All right. Do a little bundle deal here. Anybody wants all 8 of the dimes, including the 18s and the 19. $24. That makes them a straight $3 each all the way down the board. It saves you $20. And Greg's taking that deal. Grats, sir. All right. Next up, we have some Canadian quarters. And starting off the Canadian quarters is the 1910. 925 sterling silver in about good. This is actually one of the better dates of the quarter series. So even in about good, yes, $7 is a good price for an about good. The prices on this particular year, as you go up in grade, jump fast. Anybody? All right, moving on. Next up, we have 2 of these available. They're 1949s in VF at $6 each. That is the number 1. And that is the number 2. Alright, moving on. To a 1962 in fine for $4. Which that's not much over melt. What is melt on these right now? Give me a sec. See, current melt on 80% silver Canadian quarters. Yeah, $3.51. So that one's 49 cents over melt. It says 351 by NGC. So either way, basically 50 cents over melt. All right, moving on. The 1965. This one's in an EF for $5. Got some toning going on this one. Yeah, I've got that in my bookmark somewhere. I just didn't feel like having to hunt it down. So I just pulled it up on NGC real quick. Alright, moving on. Alright, and the last two of the quarters. I have two of these available. These are the 1967s. They're both AU. And $6 each with the links. And Bo is bidding the 1910 Gratzer. Let me grab that. 1910 to Mr. Bo. All right, I'm going to do another little bundle here. If anybody wants all 6. It's going to be the same price as the dime one. $24. That makes them all $4 each, straight down the board. And going to Greg. Get her at set. All right. Next up, 50 centers. Yeah, you just got a good deal on those. That's for sure. Kicking off 50 centers is the 1959 AU. Going for $10. Glare. Man, this camera just does not want to see this thing. It's getting glared out. There we go. Somewhat. Very shiny. All right, moving out. To the 1961 BU. It's got some cool toning on it. Let's go for $10. Another blinger. All right, moving out. All right, and then I got 3 of these available. These are 1963 BUs. $10 each. That is a gorgeous coin. It's almost proof-like. Hello, 710. Welcome. Anybody on these? And just in case anybody's interested, since we've been doing bundles on these, if anybody wants all 5, I'll do it for $40. That drops them to $8 each. And Greg's taking that deal as well. Greg's like dealing everything out right now. Congrats. All right, final Canadian coin of the night. Sorry I can't bundle this one out. There's nothing to bundle it with, but it is at a low price tonight. The 1964 dollar in an AU for $18. Tell you what, Greg, if you want this one, I'll give it to you for $15. I'll give you an even better deal so you can basically clear out to Canada. Like, sure, why not? Going to Greg for $15. All right. Lots of Canada going to Mr. Greg. All right, we've got one coin from Panama tonight. And it is the 1953 1/10 Balboa, 90% silver, extremely fine, for $4. Le 900. Going to Bo. Congrats, Bo. All right. Next up, we are going to Britain. The 1902 3 pence went in pre-sale. That was the only British coin that went in pre-sale, so the rest of them are available. All right, first one, I've got two available. One is good, one is fine. They're the same price, so whoever says bin first will get the fine. Here's the good. And here is the fine. It just worked out that way. They're both the same price. So this is the one that the first person that says bin is getting. Anybody? 1928 6 pence. All right, moving on. Next up is the 1929 at VG. Also $4. These are all going to be $4 for all the sixpences. Anybody on the 29? All right, moving on. To the 1931 in VG for $4. That's a good problem to have. If you're ever looking to liquidate some of them and don't mind selling it by weight, I'm always on the hunt for them. Basically, take it all, put it all in a bowl, and weigh it, and tell me what the weight is that you want to get rid of, if you ever have any you want to get rid of. And I will give you a price. Alright, moving on. That goes for anybody, by the way. Anybody, if you ever have extra lying around that you want to liquidate, hit me up in an email. We'll work something out. Next up's 1933. But I do it by weight, so. Unless it's like, you know, if some of it's like high dollar coins, then let me know what they are. But for all the basic stuff, the common stuff, I do it by weight. Anybody on this one for $4? Yeah, but Greg, you get your stuff so cheap that basically it's just a pile of silver for you. Just keep it till silver skyrockets way up. Put it towards your retirement or something. All right, next up, 1943. This one's in a VF. Like I said, all the sixpences are $4 each. I already have a retirement check. You're not old enough to be retired. Oh, you're military? I forget that even if you don't go like a whole, 20 years or whatever, you still get a pension from that. Forgot about that. All right, moving on to the 1944 VF for $4. I can already tell you if you want a bundle on these, the most I'd be able to do is I could drop it like 50 cents each. Okay, so you did almost put in your 20 years. Nice. All right, moving on. The 1945 VF for $4. Oh, Greg, on a side note, I don't know if you saw in the, because I know you're on our group page, but Angela and Shyla both got published in the same magazine, and Angela scored the cover. So she can say she's a cover girl now. All right, moving on. Okay, she got the cover and a 8-page spread in it. Which is pretty cool. And then Shyla's in the back and got a 6-page. I will let them know. Yeah, it's like the third or fourth time that Shyla has been published. And it's the first time that one of our models has gotten the cover. So it's kind of cool that Angela, being the, you know, the owner and the name of the company, got the cover. She was the first one to land a cover. Okay, so if anybody wanted that bundle, it's all 9 of the sixpences. Like I said, I could drop them to $3.50 each, which would equal be $31.50. You don't know how I do it? I take a camera, I point it, I push a button. It's actually not even my photos that got published. It's yes, I am. I am basically desensitized to it. All right, last call for the bundle. Then we're moving on. Yeah, we have a the other photographer that is the other admin on our page. Jack is the one that took the photos that got published. Because that guy is absolutely a phenomenal photographer. I'm like striving to be as good as him. All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want those, let me know. We're selling digital copies if you want a digital copy of it. Of the magazine. Well, thank you. It's $30 for it's in PDF format. All right, and then also from Britain, we've got 2 shillings. First one is a 1923. Part of my issue is I need a better camera. I'm using an EOS Rebel T7, which was pretty low on the totem pole. It's basically considered like a beginner level camera. Not a low man on the totem pole. In my case, it's the low camera on the totem pole. I need a better camera. I'm pretty much hit the limit with what a T7 can do. Alright, moving on. Last one from Britain, 1943. This is AU for $8. If anybody wants both, I'll do both for 10. Saves you $3. Yeah, our other admin, Jack, is looking at replacing his camera soon, and he said he's going to give me his Nikon once he does. So, here's hoping. He just replaced his giant studio lights. Now he's going to give me his old studio lights, too. And the artist start the totem at least experience has the top, so you don't see the imperfections. And most experience is at the bottom for all to see the work. Okay. Anybody want the deal? Both for 10. Save you $3. All right, moving on. All right, next up we have one coin from Austria. And it's an oldie. It is 1894. One Corona. 83.5% silver in VG. $4. And going to Greg Gratzer. Greg beat you hidden. He jumped on that one quick. All right, next up. Yeah, that's what they used before they switched to the kroner. Basically the same denomination, it's just different name. They switched it from Corona to Kroner. Or no, not Kroner. That's the Scandinavian area. The shillings. They switched to the shillings. All right, next up, two from South Africa. First one is the 1947 repence. Macarona. What's up, Alex? 80% silver, extremely fine, $4. From the south of the Africa. How are things over in the Scotland? Wow, no takers on South Africa, huh? All right, moving on. And then the other one is the 1953. And this one is 50% silver, I think. Yeah, I have a typo on there. It's supposed to say 50% silver on this one. That's when they dropped the purity. Hayden is bidding the 47. Congrats, Hayden. $3 a.m. Night Owl. You need to mail me a kilt. Send me a genuine Scottish kilt. All right, we are moving on. Next up, we've got 3 coins from Switzerland. Land of holy cheese. $19.21 half franc. 83.5% silver in fine for $4. Anybody? Don't know. Let's see. 600. USD to Scotland pound. Would it be just the same as a British pound, right? 486 and change will be the conversion. I just checked it on the website. It's $486 and change. So the website just told me. It's the World Monetary Conversion website. It's not the euro, dude. It's the pound. British pound is down right now. The pound is doing really bad ever since Brexit. It's just like plummeting. All right, moving on. Next up is the 1914 1 franc. 83.5% silver EF at $7. I don't know. I see 3 different things that have 3 different prices, so Greg could be right. Still more money than I could afford just for a kilt. Any takers on this one? $7. Got our showcase coin coming up next. Well, one more Switzerland and then our showcase coin. All right, moving on. Last of these, 1940 2 francs. 83.5% silver VF for $7. I'm commando anyway, so. If anybody wants all 3, I'll do all 3 for 15. Saves you $3. Makes them a flat $5 each. And Greg's taking the deal. All right. Showcase coin time. So this coin is from the Montague Hoard. Why can't I say that right now? It is from 1150 to 1200. It is a silver dinar from the Priory of Sauvigny, France. Authenticated by NGC, part of the Montague Hoard. Good Lord. And this one's go for 110 bucks. Heck yeah, this thing's awesome. Any takers? You can't do payments, by the way. Yeah, this thing's awesome. I'd love to keep it myself. But I can break it up into like 2 payments of 55 bucks if anybody wants it. And you need payments. Oh, where'd my camera go? There we go. Oh, and by the way, the X that you're seeing right there, that's the actual pattern. That's a die clash from the reverse. So that's actually the X from the reverse of another, which is kind of cool. I can do 100 bucks on a mean one. Going to mean one for 100 bucks even. One Benjamin. Congrats, All right, I'm going to take a quick break because I've really got to go to the bathroom, and then we will be back with American coinage coming up next. All right, I am back. All right. Man, still only 8 people here. Spread the word, folks. Get more people in here. Should be able to at least do normal double digits. All right, I haven't had these in a while. Kicking off with the American coins. I have some SMS sets tonight. So we're starting off with the 65s. These are going for 14 bucks each. Quarter or the $half in these, of course, is 40% silver. Actually, a little bit of cameo on the back of that dime. So there's the first one. Here's the second one. Anybody? 14 bucks each. And mean one's taking both. Congrats, sir. All right. One of these went in pre-sale, so we only have one left on this year. This is the 1966 in the blue box. Again, going for 14 bucks. Here, your 40% silver half. Starting to get a little bit of toning on the edge. Anybody on this one? The scruff you're seeing on there, that's on the plastic. That's not on the coins. Anybody? All right, moving on. And then, of course, there's the 1967, and we do have 2 available. $14 each. Here is a number 1. And here is a number 2. Anybody? All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want those, let me know. All right, next up, a bunch of these went in pre-sale, but we still got some left. These are Indians. First one, we got 2 available. They're 1879s. They're both goods. Semi-key dates. Everything from the 70s is semi-key date. Or key date. You're going for $4 each. You know what, I'm going to go scope on these. Anybody? All right, moving on to the 1889 and good for $3. All right, moving on to the 1899 and good. Going for $3. I'm going to be restocking on some of these soon, so maybe I'll get some dates that you don't have. If you ever want, send me a list of the dates that you don't have, and I'll keep an eye out for them. I am friends with the world's foremost expert on these. So, you know, if you ever want to spend out a cool $1 million, I can get you one of the, you know, the top sets available. That should be more like a $1.5 million if you wanted a best in slot, or a best in slot, like a top pop set. All right, moving on. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Last of the Indians, 1907 fine for $3. I was actually got a little bit of diamond action. All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want any of those, let me know. All right, next up, I don't know why I have these backwards on the list, but whatever. We'll kick off with these. We're on to nickels. All right, I got 1992 proof deep cams, 3 available, $3 each. I mean, I gotta imagine as an airplane mechanic, you make pretty good money. So finding something that pays more than that would be a little tricky. Any takers? Dude, if I told you how much I make a month, you probably would think that you won the lottery. Our total monthly bills are about $2,600 a month, and even with my wife working now between 30 and 40 hours a week, we're still barely scraping by. We are completely broke at the end of every month. All right, moving on. Like, literally, I could go work at McDonald's and make more than I make off both of our businesses. Next up, 1998, Proof Deep Cam. Anybody? Ooh, 3 people on now. All right, moving on. Yeah, rim prices here are starting to go way up too. All right, next up, we got some V-nickels. Kicking off, we have 2 of these available. These are the 1883 no cents. They're both in good at $5 each. Heck, right now, one going to mean one. Right now, we are on the nutrition assistance to be able to eat. And we're both on the state healthcare. So, trust me, I know. Do I have any buffalo nickels? I don't have any in the list. I do have some in stock. If you have specific dates you need, like dates and mints, message me on Facebook and let me know. Anybody want the second one? Second one going to Greg. Congrats and congrats. All right, next up. One of these went in pre-sale, so we only have one left. It is 1887. This is a key date to the series. It's an about good going for $7. Don't mean one. Congrats, sir. Sorry, I was answering Angela. She sent me a text. All right, and then next up, we got 3 of these. These are the V nickel bundles. 5 V nickels for $8. We had 4. One of them went in pre-sale. So bundle number 1, $18.97 and good. $18.99 and good. $19.10 and good. $19.11 and good. That actually might be a VG. That looks like most of Liberty's there. And $19.12 Denver. Anybody on this one? Yeah, you should. It's actually a fairly inexpensive set. There's only a handful of them that are expensive. It's like maybe 2 or 3 in the 80s that are, if you're looking for decent grade, are going to be pricey. The 12S. And I think there's like 1 in the 90s. The rest of it, fairly inexpensive. This set's going to mean 1. Grazie. Oh, and then the 1883 with cents. Bundles right now, I've got 3 put together. Here's a bundle number 2. $18.98 and good. $99 and good. $05 and good. $06 and good. And 07 or 12D and good. All right, I'll give you this one. This one's going to Greg. And final bundle I have put together right now is 1901 and good, 1905 and good. Actually, that's an about good. 1906 in VG. 1912 plain date and good. And the 12 Denver and good. I don't know how you're going to split 5 coins between 2 people. So who gets 3 and who gets 2? And who's paying what? Do I have an extra one? I can add one, but it would make it a little bit more expensive. It'd be like $9 instead of 8. All right, 1 second. Alrighty. Next up, Merc Dimes. Alright, kicking off with Merc Dimes, I've got some mini sets. Going for $9 each. So we got the 1942, Philly, Denver, and San Francisco. For $9. So $3 a dime. Here's your San Francisco. And your Denver. Hey, Bigfoot. Anybody at $9? Philly, Denver, and San Francisco. All right, moving on. We got next up 2 of these. These are the 43 Philly, Denver, and San Francisco. Here's your San Fran, Denver, and Philly. And then set number 2, San Fran, Denver, and Philly. Anybody on those? All right, moving on. Then we got the 44s. Here's your Philly, your Denver, and your San Francisco. Oops, that's the wrong one. I just showed you the same one I just showed you before. My bad. Here's the right one. 44s. There we go. Here's your Denver. Your Philly. And your San Fran. All right, moving on. And we've also got the 45s. Here's your Denver. That's like an AU. Yeah, that's an AU. Philly. And San Francisco. If anybody wants one of every year, 45, 44s, 43s, and 42s, I'll do it for 28 bucks. That drops it to $7 per set. And you get an AU. Anybody? Actually, none of them had any diamonds on them this time around. Mean One's taking the deal. Gratzer. All right, next up. Actually got some of just the regular Mercury dime bundles tonight. Got 3 of them available. 5 for 15 bucks as always. This one you're getting the 37 plain date. You're getting the 41 plain date. The 43 San Francisco. 43 plain date. And 45 plain date. All right, bundle number 2. 37 plain date. 39 plain date. 40 plain date. 41 plain date. And 42 plain date. All right, moving on. Last of the bundles. 39 plain date. 41 plain date. 42 Denver. 42 plain date. And 44 plain date. If anybody wants all three, I'll do all three for 36. That drops them to 12 bucks each. Saves you $9. And me one's taking the deal. All right. All right, next up, Kennedy $50. So the 1982 went in pre-sale, so did one of the 83s. So I've got 3 of these available at $3 each. These are uncirculated 1983 Denvers. These were one of the 2 years that the only way you could get a set was if you went and did the tour at the Mint and got the souvenir set. They did not release Mint sets for these years, for 82 or 83. And those souvenir sets are like $250 each. And it's for 1 mint. Here you can get them for $3 each for the Kennedys. Or if anybody wants all 3, I'll do all 3 for $6. But you will have to get all 3. All right, moving on. Actually, can do this one first, and then I'll get to the others. So stay on the Kennedys. All right, next up, these are 2022 Philadelphia's. It is a full BU roll for $20. It's only 2 times face. Anybody? These are beautiful coins. on. All right, last 6 lots. I think it's 6. Yeah, last 6 lots. These are some of those commemorative half dollars that we're working on selling for Rick. So the first one is the 1995 Olympic baseball. Going for $20. Comes in the original packaging, certificate. These are from the San Francisco Mint. All right, moving on. Next up, 1996. This is the women's soccer Atlanta Olympic Games. This is... Oh, that's the proof one. Sorry. So we have both of them, the proof and the BU, I think. Oh, wait, no. It is proof. Okay. I just put BU on accident, but it's actually the proof. Proof deep cameo. Anybody? All right, moving on. Then we got the 96 Atlanta Olympic swimming proof. This one is 35. If you ever wonder why some of these cost so much, is because the mintage numbers were really low. Especially the newest ones. They do a very low mintage on them. All right, moving on. This one is the most expensive one of these on the list. The 2011 Proof Decam U.S. Army at $45. Moving out. It is. You should grab it. Help us get rid of some of these. Next up, 2019 Apollo 11. This is that concave shaped coin with the boot print on the moon. They did the big silver round. Here's your other side. It's the reflection in the helmet. And this one's going to mean one. Congrats, sir. All right, and then we got the last one is the 2021 Law Enforcement Jim BU. This one's going for $30. If you know anybody who is or has done time with the police, you should definitely grab this and give it to them. That'd be a very cool gift for them to get. Especially if they also happen to be coin collectors. Alright. Moving on. Alright, that was the last lot on the list. So was there anything else that you guys wanted to see again? You guys have been here through the whole thing, so... For banknotes, we still got the Peru, the Romania, and the Bulgaria. We have the 10 World Bimetal Coin Bundle. One of the Barbados proof bundles. One of the $2 Barbados proof coins. All 4 of the Canadian large cent rolls are still available. So mean one, if you wanted one of those, you said maybe in the recap. All the individual large cents are still available from Canada. All of the Britain silver except for the 3 pence are still available. The 1953 3-pence South Africa is still available. 166 and 267 SMS sets are both still available. Indian cents, the two 1879 in goods, the 1889 in good, and the 1907 in fine are available. Oh, I'm not surprised, dude. You've grabbed a lot tonight. The proof nickels are still available. One of the sets of the 1943 PDS Mercury dimes. 3 1983 Denver Kennedys. The full BU roll of the Kennedys, and then, of course, the commemoratives. So is there anything else anybody wanted or wanted to see again? All right, man. Sounds good. I will catch you all when I do the giveaway. And as always, give me a bit to get all the invoices out. Everybody have a great night.